My name is Grace Chineke Dubem, aka Gentility. I'm from Ugwaji Okunano, Enugu South local government area of Enugu State. I entered Nollywood in 2012. So when I entered Nollywood, I was like, how am I going to make it? And as in, where will I start in the beginning? But by the grace of God, I I I, I entered Nollywood in amazingly. Let me just say that it's still amazing me. Though I had this skill, I discovered that I have passion for for making movies. I have passion, and when I discovered my talent, I started looking for how to start and who will help me. Finally, I found myself in Asaba. When I found myself in Asaba, I began to ask questions. Where will I find people that are making movies? So someone directed me. Someone directed me to a hotel called Zenith Hotel. Zenith Hotel Asaba in November 2012. So when I came to Zenith, I I I met with someone that is called Schoolboy at the front of the gate. So I called him Schoolboy. He was like trying to introduce me to someone. So he told me that he was hungry. He was hungry that I had to buy a plate of food for him. So and some krekere, Jankara drinks, all these sachets, action bitters, and so on. So I had a little amount of money in my pocket. So I gave him some money to buy food and the little sachets of drinks he demanded. So finally, he introduced me to someone that finally took me to a movie location. The person that is called John Collins. John Collins, who was working with director Nonso Ekeno Konkwo. So it happened that John Collins promised me that the next movie he was going to shoot, that he will give me a trial. So that day, that early morning, John Collins called me that I should come to where they call where they call
If you've forgotten the name, just proceed to a certain place.
so John Collins called me that early morning and he took me to their movie location. I went there. He gave me the role of a reverend father in a movie that is called The Poor Girl, Joy of the Poor. So no, when I was wearing the costume of a reverend father, no say Konokonko was like asking John Collins, where, how managed? Where did you bring this man from? Are you sure he is able and capable of what he's about to do? John Collins said to him, let's give him a trial. No say Konokonko also accepted what he said. So they give me a trial, the role of a reverend father. I played it. So they said that it was okay. So that's how I started. So from there, Nonse Kenokunko now developed love for me. He started loving me, giving me other roles. One of the roles in a movie called The Book of Magic. I played one of the guards who came to the king and told the king that the people of Ogago Kingdom are presently at the land that something like that. So I played the role. They said it was okay. From then on, Sekeno Konko DGN started. Director Nose Ekeno Konko DGN started giving me other jobs, many roles to play. So finally, uh, we relocated to Enugu. When we relocated to Enugu, I still asked questions where the movie people are staying. They directed me to Newberry's Museum. So when I went there, I met with another director called Olise Emeka, director Emeka Olisa. So I met with him. He started, he said he would give me a trial. He gave me a trial and started calling me for many of his jobs. I started working with him. Eventually, I met with another person called Director Israel Okemwa, now a director. So that time he was writing, he was a playwright, but he's now a director. So Okemwa Israel, we became friends. From there, he started introducing me to other directors. From there, I met with someone that is called Aristotle Arinze. And Aristotle Arinze now introduced me to director Ken Steve Anoka DGN, the one director Ken Steve Anoka DGN, with whom I am working presently. So from there, Ken Steve Anoka started carrying me along, started helping me, telling me some certain things that I should know about movie making. So he picked me up and started giving me uh, some ideas because uh, he said that he discovered he discovered my talent, that he will make sure that I excel and shine with my talents in the movie making. So director Ken Steve Anoka DGM started helping me, carrying me along till today. He's still helping me. So I entered Nollywood. I started making movie in 2012, but I registered with AGN. I registered with AGN in 2014. I registered with AGN in 2014, but I started making movie in 2012. So I must tell you the truth that my today is better than my yesterday. And I thought that I was moving forward in the movie industry until I started working with director Ken Steve Anoka and discovered that there are lots of things that I would have done that I couldn't do because I've not met with someone like director Ken Steve Anoka, who opened my eyes and started nurturing me with my talent. So I must tell you that my today is better than my yesterday, and I believe that my tomorrow will be better than my today. There are much more of me that the world need to see if I am given the opportunity. I must tell you the truth that in the beginning, my first involvement with the movie makers, there was a time they called me for a job at Asaba, but where I didn't have enough money to lodge myself in a hotel because the PM that called me told me that there was no room for me, that I should be coming from the house. So I agreed with him. So he promised to give me 10,000 naira after the movie. He said he paid me 10,000 naira after working with him, but he will not lodge me, that there was no room for me. So the second day I worked with them in that production, I didn't have enough money to go back to my house. I had to go around the rooms. I had to go to the rooms where the PAs were lodged in. I begged the PAs. They said no, that they were five in number in a room, that they cannot accommodate another person. So I went to the to the costume to the costumier's room. I begged him. He said they were three in number in their room, that they cannot accommodate another person. So I still begged others. They refused. So when I came out outside the compound, I had to beg the driver of the location bus. So I begged the driver. The driver looked at me and pitied me. He said that I can enter the bus and have my sleep. So I entered the location bus and slept. So from there, the driver now promised me that I can be sleeping in the location bus until after the movie. I said okay. I thanked him very well. I started sleeping in the I started sleeping in the location bus until after the movie. They paid me. They gave me the 10,000 naira. I went to the driver and appreciated him with 2,000 naira. I went home with 8,000 naira. So other challenges I have is that one someone who told me that he was a PM. He told me that he's a PM. That there are roles that are meant for sale in Asaba. So I will not mention names. So he came to me and told me that people say that I am doing film very well, but he promised me that he can be giving me roles for sale, and he told me that each role was 20,000 naira. That if I can afford 20,000 naira for each movie, that he will give me a role. Okay. I said, okay, when will the movie start? He said next week, Tuesday. I said, okay, that before Tuesday, I will send the money into his account. I told him to send his account number. He sent the account number. So on Saturday, before the Tuesday next week, he said, I paid 20,000 naira into his account. So, and he told me that he will call me back to tell said he called me on Sunday in the evening. On Sunday in the evening, I started calling his number. His number was not going, and that's the end of it. I've not seen him again till today. So,
Oh, wow.
once
So-
I
Continue.
okay. Once again, there was a time someone called me to a location. I would like to mention this person's name because anyị ma na onye Igbo, onye ọbụla ma na onye Igbo. So that person a na-akpọ schoolboy again. He called me some time ago in 2013. So he told me that there's a director he would like to introduce me to. I said, okay, who is that director? He mentioned his name. I said, okay, how do we see him? He told me that the director bụ onye nkụkpọ nsị aha ọ sị m na mama agba n'aka wee jefu the director nsị a ka ịgwa n'ife ọ na-eri. He told me that the director liked to take alomo bitter. That time alomo bitter was still in the market at Asaba. So I said, he said alomo bitter. So okay, like how many cans will he be capable of finishing? How many cans will be enough for the director? He said 10 cans. I said okay, that the money in my pocket cannot buy up to 10 cans of alomo bitters. He asked me how many cans could I buy. I said 6. That time, alomo bitters was sold at 200 naira each can. So I brought out the money. He told me to give him the money so that he would go and buy it. I said no, that he will follow me to where they are selling it, then I will pay. Carry it, we go to the location where the director is, then you introduce me, I give him the gift of alomo bitters. He said okay. He took me to a shop near Zenith Hotel. I paid for 6 cans of alomo bitters. So they packaged it for me. He now said that I should pay for the taxi, for the cab that will take us to the location. I said okay, I will pay. I had to pay the cab 450 naira from Zenith Junction to the location, Opanam, yes, Opanam, Asaba. So when we reached there, he told me that the director is still busy. That in fact, let him tell me the truth. That the truth is that the director cannot listen to me now. That it is better that I give him the alomo bitters cans so that he will take it to the director and tell and explain to him, give him the alomo bitters. Then the director will not send him back to call me to come and see him. I said, okay, have it. So he took the 6 cans of aloe bitters and walked into the compound, closed the gate. I was standing out there waiting for him. Oh, he didn't come out. Oh, he didn't come out. Oh. From some minutes after 10 a.m., I was standing out there till some minutes after 3 p.m. So when he came out, he saw me there. He marveled. I asked him, I've been standing here waiting for you to come and give me a reply. He said, okay, that the director has been busy, that he will soon be free to discuss it one-on-one with me. I said, okay. I was still standing there. At a time, na ife mwakwa mo ashizi omo baeziani medicate. When I entered I entered the compound. I saw schoolboy close to the box where they packed tripods and other things. So when I saw him standing there, so he saw me and backed me. So I was forced to come to his front to know why he backed me. I saw him carrying a can of Alomo bitters. Ah. So when I looked into the box, I saw I saw four cans of Alomo bitters, one empty can, and the one he was drinking. So I asked him, "How managed? Didn't you give the director the drinks you said I should buy for him?" He said, "Emesiakairo, see, I come out now, or I will do what everybody will will stand on and blame me now because of you." So he said, okay, that I should wait for him outside. He's coming. So I went outside again. I was waiting for him. He came out and told me that the director would like to see me on Sunday, not today. That is what he said. That if I go inside again, that he might embarrass me. I now discovered that this guy schoolboy so it was we teachalumo we will lose ya we I was on him to from we will see about. So I went home. Okay, got to go
Okay.
where I want to see myself actually is exactly where my God wants me to be. But most of all, I know that my God wants me to excel and shine. And by hard working, being industrious with my talent, I know that change is always constant. And by the grace of God, uh, my talent, so change, I believe change is always constant. And by the grace of God, if the opportunity is given to me, there must be always changes that will make differences through my performances since Nollywood movies are concerned.